Hey, this is Bruce Cook, and I'm just making a video showing off some work that I did yesterday. Today's April 10th. It's Thursday, and this work I did in my backyard was yesterday on Wednesday. So I did some regular yard maintenance. First, of course, I mowed the lawn back here just to make it look a little bit nicer. But all the work I did, I spent several hours doing this. It was actually in the back, in front of my fence back there. If you've been watching my videos for the last few years, if you ever noticed in the back, in front of that fence back there, it was a complete mess, full of really tall weeds, big tree branches hanging over the fence. Even had a monster-sized tree branch sitting on the top of the side of our shed. And I had the energy and motivation to do it, so I spent several hours just picking things up. There's a bunch of like scrap wood, and there was even the skeleton of a box rain magazine that was on the ground over there where we used to have like a little fire pit, and it had roots growing over it, like anchoring it to the ground. And I got all of that up. This video isn't exactly garden related, but I was so happy with the work that I did finally getting this cleaned up. I wanted to just show off what I did. So got a carpenter bee attacking me. Get out of here. And then recently we had our landlord's workers. Me and my roommate helped do this too. This fence right here on the right side of our house, at least if you're on the street facing the house, it would be on the left side rather. And we got all of the vines and everything cleaned up. There used to be a wooden messed up wooden fence that used to be right here, and we got all that tore down, so now we have a clear view. I didn't even know, like, ever since I moved here, this was all full of vines. I didn't even know that there was a gate right there, so that cleaned it up. That opens and shuts easily. But see, I got the whole yard all mowed yesterday. I guess we could look at my garden real quick. So I've done a lot of work out here. I counted, I had 82 plants out here so far, and I still have like 100 more to come out, somewhere around there. And it looks like these have been out here for several days, and I had pulled the shade cloth up to give them a little more direct sunlight. And we had the sun out, hitting these directly, and they're taking just fine to the sun. So today's Thursday. I do have to work tomorrow and throughout the weekend, so it's going to be next week. These are already ready to be put in direct sunlight, so next week I'm going to be transplanting these out here into bigger containers. And so I can't remember what the count was. It was less than 20 of these 2-gallon containers. The rest of these are all 1 gallons. I do use 1 gallon containers when I'm transplanting things from smaller to bigger containers, and then ultimately I get them into 2-gallon containers, and that'll help me get my plants to grow up to and over 3 feet tall. And that's pretty ideal with these pepper plants. Get them at least 3 feet tall, so they can produce a lot of peppers. And I do have my last video I was asking for help getting containers. So far I've had one person, Johnny Small Pepper, has helped me so far, and I appreciate all the help that anybody else can do getting these containers. It's like containers, soil, plant stakes, the metal ones. Like, I have less than 10 of these left, and the price of those things have gone up, and they help keep the plants going straight up. But yeah, you can see I got this cleaned up even in here. And I need to get more mulch. I want to use mulch and cover the weed cloth that I have these plants on, so it elevates them a little bit, keeps them from getting waterlogged in case it rains heavily. But anyways, let's get back to all this. So I got all of this mowed all the way to the fence. I think it looks a lot nicer. We got to find something to do with these tires. They've been sitting there for many years. But the main work that I did was back here. So I had, I've always, maintenance the backyard, like mowing and stuff, but I never went all the way to the fence, just because there was a whole bunch of like debris and everything down here that's not good for a lawnmower. And yesterday I spent the time going around picking everything up. We used to have like a little burn pit right here. We used to burn things. And if you've seen my videos in the past and you've seen behind this garden, you've probably seen it was very messy over here. And I took the time to get it all cleaned up. There's still a little bit to pick up, but you know, we had this tree branch. This thing was leaning and sitting on the top of the shed, and did not look good. The tree branch that was on the shed was every bit as big as this big thing right here, and I actually broke all this with my bare hands. I didn't have an axe, so what I had done was, of course, I used my weight. Like, I had a little pair of clippers. I was clipping all the small things, but obviously that's too big for it, so I had clipped everything that could poke me in my face while I was pulling it down, and I just used my weight to bend the branch until finally it snapped, and then like I had to twist it and stuff, but finally I got that off of there. So I got all this whole area all cleaned and mowed all the way to the fence, and even this little area right here. I mean, I had never gotten into here with the mower. One reason was because we were used to yellow jackets moving in and building underground nests back here. I think it was like 2021. I think it was. My roommate had came over here to dump some old food over the fence into the woods, and didn't know there was an underground yellow jackets nest, and they all came up and swarmed him. He came to pick me up from work. I think that was after my first car broke down. He came to pick me up from work, and he had welts all over him, including his face and neck and everything. So it was kind of scary to come back here. But there ain't nothing going on, no yellow jackets right now, so I took the liberty to get over here and clean up. I'm real happy with the work that I did, and gotta figure out a way to get this fence fixed up so there's not a gap between the door and the post. So that's why that pallet's there, or else I'd get rid of that pallet too. So, but then I even got everything cleaned up all the way to over there. It's just, this is very different from how this yard looked ever since I moved here. I've been here since 2019, and this is the farthest I've gone with cleaning up this backyard. So I'm just real happy with it. And then go out front and show you. The city comes and picks up like brush piles and stuff if you put it out front near the sidewalk. So that's what I did. So I'll just give you a look around my driveway. I even fixed up this fence so I don't have to have bungee cords tying up. I just had to adjust these hinges and stuff to get the thing elevated so this can swing open and shut easily. And I even used a paintball barrel into the ground for this thing. So finally, it's the first time since I moved here this gate can open and close that easily. There's some more containers I need to hit up with bleach and soap water so I can use those. I bought an extra 25 feet of hose so I can get this farther into my backyard. And then there's my gigantic brush pile. So, but yeah, that's all the work I got done. Let's go back into my garden. What's up? There. Yeah, we'll get back into my garden. I didn't know anybody was here. I guess my roommate's got company. So I get a little shy when I'm filming around other people. But anyways, yeah, that was just a little update, just showing all the work that I got done. So I'll give you guys another update, another video when I got more going on. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.